Good morning. It is 6:30 a.m. on what day is it? Wednesday. Is that right? Yeah, I guess so. Wednesday, February 24th, 2016. I'm Christiana and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. God, I'm all discombobulated today. Believe it or not, today a giant mug of tea actually contains Diet Coke. It's that kind of morning. Just couldn't be bothered to make tea. It just like takes so long. I have to put water in the kettle and boil it. Ugh. Kidding, of course. Tea is fine, but just Diet Coke is what I was craving this morning. I went to bed early-ish, and so I feel like I'm kind of recovering a little bit on the sleep deprivation front, but uh, other than that, I'm just feeling utterly unmotivated today. I had laundry in the dryer and I decided to take a moment to put that away before recording this, and I don't know, I just feel like that just sapped all of my drive to do anything productive. Which is not to say I won't get it back at some point, but just right now I'm just feeling, it's just one of those days where it's like, hey, can I just you know, hide under the covers and watch TV all day today? That seems like it would be more fun than what I'm going to end up doing, which is getting up and going to work like a freaking grown up. Uh, Without getting too much into it, work yesterday involved some interesting challenges. The relationship between engineers and problems is kind of love hate, because on the one hand you don't go into engineering without having a love of problem solving. On the other hand, when you're doing your job, problems are still problems. You know what I mean? You can kind of enjoy the process of problem solving, but when you were supposed to be doing something simple and it becomes complicated and it's a problem, that's still not a good thing. So, dealing with something that's proving to be more difficult than originally anticipated is kind of this weird uh, tension, because on the one hand I kind of want it to just be done so I can move on to other things, but on the other hand, having kind of something a little bit more challenging and having to figure out how to approach it, it's kind of nice. Oh crap, that just reminds me, I have another email I have to reply to. Not related to this video, but I'm glad I remembered. It's raining outside today, and so fumbling around with the umbrella while I walked Luna was a little bit challenging because it was sort of windy, and so just dealing with her with just one hand, the umbrella with the other, and then kind of the wind blowing it around. I was just feeling clumsy this morning. By the way, I've got a little dog right here. No, little dog. Um, she's she's doing just fine, aren't you, little dog? Um, she did one of her. That's not the kind of tea that I want this morning. She has a number of little, a variety of different things that I'll give her sometimes, and um, it's become clear that the simple rawhide twists are not what she would prefer, and so she'll frequently, when I go to give her one of those, do that thing like, oh boy, I'm getting something, and then she finally gets to see that it's that, and she'll just like not take it. So like lots of times she'll kind of jump up on her hind legs to grab something, and sometimes with those she'll get all the way up there and then just whoops, nope, never mind, and just not take it, and then just leave it on the floor and look at me like, oh, but I want one of the good ones. And there have been times, I'll confess, that I relented and gave her something else. But generally speaking, if I don't relent and don't give her something else, she's perfectly fine to just go and eat that one. It's not her favorite, but it'll do. All right. Well, I've rambled enough on no particular topic, and so I'll talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.